So is Rapid Bakugo worth your money? Let's find out. It's your boy Dre and we're back at it with another video. And this is kind of what I want to do moving forward with more My Hero Ultra Bubble videos as we get more updates and more content. Or when there's like a new content update or new character or quirks that drop, I'm going to hop into the range and check it out and see what is good about it, what is bad about it. So his alpha AP machine gun shoots out burst rounds. I can't really tell how much. It looks like 3 to 4 rounds that fire out, but at level 9, it doesn't seem like it does very much damage because usually burst weapons, they kind of scale up, so the more you level this up, it should deal a little more damage. At first it should seem about weak because, like I said, usually anything that's kind of burst, they usually scale up in power, so it's definitely not weak. It definitely can kill pretty fast. You just have to keep leveling it up as you go throughout the match. There's also a pretty cool gimmick with the alpha. So say I can go into there like this, right? I can easily turn around and look, you can go have extra movement and go extra distance if you shoot backwards. So you can honestly kind of combo this into like any sort of like movement that you want to. So let's say I use the beta like this, and then I can turn around like that and then do even more movement. You can jump behind and get even more distance. Actually, I'm gonna try to do that again. See, like you can jump around and, well, you kind of have to be like in the air sort of to do that because it does go down pretty quickly, so you can't really stay in the air for very long. It definitely might be better if you test it on mouse and keyboard. The movement might be a little bit better because it's usually better on mouse and keyboard anyway. Movement's usually superior from controller, so that is a pretty cool gimmick that allows for extra distance and movement if you're like running away or if you want to combo it into something else. Can't do it on the ground though, unfortunately, but just keep that in mind as well. You definitely cannot do this on the ground. So, and another thing that's kind of like it doesn't really shoot as fast as Strike Bakugo's version. It shoots a little bit slower because there's sort of a delay between shots. Like right here, you have to wait 1 second and then you got to fire it again. But like I said, if your positioning is pretty good, you should be able to hit your shots. So moving on to his beta Shrapnel Strike. This is probably, in my opinion, one of his more destructive abilities. And honestly, between his strike and his rapid, this is probably has the most destructive potential because of the amount of damage that this can put out, and movement at the same time is ridiculous, right? So say I run over here and like you can hover and you can just bro, like that is crazy. Like I've like played around with this thing, and yeah, this thing is nuts. Like it's probably the best ability Bakugo has between the two, strike and rapid, in my opinion, because the amount of movement and the amount of outplay ability and destructive power that you can do with this ability is quite nuts. And like I said, like his kit is pretty cohesive with each other, with the amount of movement that you can do. His special action, you can stay in the air for so long. It doesn't necessarily reach them, but if you want to, like I said, it's another option to escape because like you are pretty squishy, so you should be able to get out of most situations if you are comboing them correctly. But like I said, his beta is probably the most destructive thing in his entire arsenal, like both strike and rapid. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. And if you can level this up first, definitely level this up first, in my opinion, because it's definitely the strongest beta skill set that he has between his strike and his rapid. So definitely level this up first. Another thing that I kind of wanted to mention with his beta is that they are very limited between rounds, so you only get 2 of these, so you definitely have to use these wisely. So whether or not, or depending on how you want to engage the situation, if you just want to go pure damage, then use both of them. If you kind of want to if you want to escape a fight, definitely combo this with, like, you know, with the special action, and then you could do something else with it, like get onto this roof. But even though it's not necessarily necessary, but if you do want to take the least amount of damage, you might just have to use everything in this kit to get away from fights, or just engage, get in, get out, and not take any damage at all. So that's definitely an option too. Like you can come over here, you can combo this into your special action, wait a little bit, and then you can just get onto the roof pretty easily, you know. So yeah, his character definitely makes it easier to to move around. Definitely way better in terms of movement. At least his strike version. His strike version, when it comes to movement, is not necessarily the best. It's kind of just your special action, and that's it. But like I said, with the amount of things in his kit, it's where he can get in, get out, do a lot of damage, but not necessarily stay in the fight because his longevity, he will die really quickly because of the 250 HP. It definitely fits his kit for sure, and it's pretty cohesive with other abilities. Last ability, his Gamma Bomb Blast Mine, deals a ton of area damage and explodes pretty much around you, and it also has another gimmick, and it just lifts you in the air. So yeah, this everything movement base is just pure damage and movement, which is I love about this kit for sure. Yeah, you could there's just so many things you can do, like I said, with this ability as well. You can also combo this into like I said, you only get one, two, so it only scales between powers, so you don't just get two of these, you only get one. So you definitely have to use his kit, this particular skill set, carefully, because you just don't necessarily get a whole lot to use here, and if you do, just use it, you're gonna have to wait for a little bit to get it back. But like I said, you can combo, you do some, like I said, the amount of potential that he has is crazy to stay in the air, but like once you hit back, or once you go back to the ground, you might be in trouble just because of the fact that he is very squishy. Like I said, the movement capability with the Gamma is also crazy because of you just get in and get out. Like I said, just click the special action button and you should be good. It does deal a really decent amount of damage. So Strike Bakugo is still really good in my opinion because he still has the same damage output that he has with his Rapid Bakugo. It's just a little more limited when it comes to his movement. So if you still want to rock Strike Bakugo, it is definitely valid because he is still really good in this meta, and both kits still have some of the best movement in the game, so you really can't go wrong running either run. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Rapid Bakugo in the comments down below. Do you guys have him, or do you guys unlock him? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. It's your boy Dre, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.